I used to be a necromancer that lured children into the forest to eat them with my crazy candy house. One day, I'm just chilling, waiting for some kids to come by to eat my house. When I hear somebody going, oh, yeah, gotcha. I look out my sugar window. The window panes are made out of sugar glass. It's actually not as nice as you might think. It's very difficult to clean. I actually have to replace the windows whenever they get dirty because there's no way to clean them. Anyway, I look out and I see this guy down on the first floor, and he's just going he's going nuts on my chocolate doorknob. And I say, "What the hell are you doing?" And the guy looks up at me and he says, "Oh, hey there." Now this guy was really, really short, and at first I thought maybe he was an imp or an elf coming over to steal my essence. And I was thinking, oh man, I gotta kill this guy because I don't want this imp or elf to steal my essence. And then the guy says, "Hey, this house tastes really good. You know what else is really good?" And I say, "What? What? Have you heard of this fantastic new game called Fallout 76? And I said, "No, I live out here in the forest by myself, and I don't play games. What kind of game is it? Do I need any equipment?" And he said, "No, all you need is a computer and an internet connection, and you can connect to the vast world of Fallout 76. And I said, "What the hell is a computer?" And he said, "Oh, a computer is this neat thing where you can play games on it." And I said, "Well, that doesn't help me at all. You see, I've been a necromancer since about the probably early 900s. And I've been living in the forest since then in my candy house. And so I don't know a lot about video games or computers or this imp demon thing, which I still think he's an imp demon, elf demon thing, just gnawing, going nuts in my house." And the thing was, he was just the whole time whenever I was talking to him, he just would not stop. And I said, well, if would you stop eating my house? This thing is for kids." And the guy says, "Oh, my kids really love Fallout 76. Do you have any kids?" And I said, "No, I use this house to lure kids in so I can eat them." And the guy said, "Oh, that's pretty cool. Maybe my kids can come over and eat your house sometime." And I said, "Aren't you listening to me? I said, if you bring your kids over, I'm gonna eat them." And the guy says, "Well, that's okay." And I'm like, what's wrong with you? Why do you want me to eat your kids? And the guy said, "Oh, because if you eat them, then it just gives me more time to play Fallout 76. And I said, "Do you even have kids?" And the guy said, "Yeah." And I said, what? I've never had a parent come out here and try to get me to eat their kids. What's wrong with you?" And the guy says, "Well, I'm kind of tired of them. They were fun for a while, but now they don't like me anymore. They said I'm not cool. At school, they used to say my dad works at Bethesda. They don't do that anymore. There was this bring your dad to work day, bring your work dad thing to school day." And I said, "Of course I can come, because that's the kind of thing I can do, because I work at Bethesda and they let you do that kind of thing." And all the kids were really excited. And then I showed them Fallout 76. And they said, and that made me sad. And then I said, "Oh, well, that kind of sucks. Why don't you come on in? I've got some chocolate. Actually, I only have candy in here. Is that okay?" And the guy said, "Oh yeah, I love candy." And so I opened up the door and let him in. And he sits down on my candy cane couch, which nobody touches because candy canes are disgusting. Deal with it. And the guy says, well, thank you for letting me in. And I say, I'm right in front of you, you dummy. And he said, oh, yeah, that's right. Now that I'm in here, are you going to play Fallout 76? And I said, no, I just like eating kids. And the guy said, all right, my kids will be over tonight. I said, all right. And so that night, I'm sleeping, thinking about conjuring up some skeletons, when I just hear this sound. Suddenly, my whole house collapses. There's a candy cane sticking through my heart. And I'm going, ah. And I look up, and I see these two little imp demon creatures, little versions of the guy that was eating my house. And they both looked down at me, and they said, our dad, Todd Howard, sends his regards. And then they took a copy of Skyrim and jammed it in my mouth. And then they buried me alive. And then a couple of days ago, somebody found my grave, which wasn't really a grave because I was alive, and they dug me up. And that's how I got to be making this video. And I don't eat kids anymore. Don't have the taste for it. When I was buried alive, the box fell apart and dirt just kept falling in my mouth. I love dirt now. It's like I should have been eating dirt this whole time. It's so easy. Nobody tries to burn your house down. Nobody tries to burn you. They just say, look at that crazy guy eating dirt. Weird. And they go on their way and nobody cares. Really makes you think, doesn't it?